Welcome, dear friends. Whew, okay. Oh, blubby deck. What a amazing past 4 days. So I don't know really where to start. It's how do I look? I've just had a full sage. In fact, I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But first of all, I want to give a really massive shout out to the amazing Lella Satie. If you don't know who she is, she's award-winning producer. She's produced her own short film which won lots of awards, called Father. Great, really, really brilliant thing. She's also a pure energy healing teacher. She's the first teacher. She's studied and learned so much in the whole of her life. She's one of those who just picks things up like that, but not just picks things up, but adds to things and sees opportunity, things that could be improved. And yeah, she's really my right hand best friend. Really, she's amazing and she's constant. She's got that energy like I had when I was in my 30s. So basically, what happened was because of the way the world changed, and we realised that it was going to be extremely difficult to do pure energy healing courses here in the academy and all over the world. We realised that the only thing we could do to reach out to people who couldn't travel because of one thing or another, you know what I mean, was to make an online course. So we set out to make what we felt was going to be as close to the course we have here. We wanted to make it as interactive. We wanted to make it so that you felt that you were part of the family. You were in that vicinity of all the other healers and all the really interesting stuff that I've learned over the years, that I could put it out there, including Lella Satie's input. So two of us together, we created this 4-day course, and let me tell you, we got professional cameramen, we got professional sound, we wanted it to be as perfect as possible. Well, we've done, I think, 3 courses now, online and interactive. So what that means is that at the end of the day, after you've done your day's work, as a pure energy healer would do here, learning all the techniques and how to welcome your client, how to begin the session, learn all about the tools, etc. When after that first day arrives, then you come online, you jump online, and then you see myself and Lena and all the other participants, and basically we become like a family. Everybody interacts, everybody talks to each other, and they realize actually there is some beautiful people in this world. Not everybody's deluded. There's really some amazing people here who want to help and heal the world. So we then start to talk to everybody one by one, and about the course and what you've experienced. Is anything that you're unsure about, anything that you'd like to share with us? And I've got to say that the first course just blew my mind away. The second course online just totally blew my mind away. And the third course just totally blew my mind away. And the reason why is because of what we were seeing and feeling within the participants, the change within them, the way that they grew, the way that they I get it now. So the penny dropped. Something happened in their life. They let go something and began to trust and believe in themselves, which the world doesn't really want that. You don't really get that in the world. Whereas in these 4 days, you do. You get this, message that you are the most powerful healer in the world, and we'll prove it to you in these 4 days. So for myself and Layla, it's a little bit intense in the sense that, when we're online, we're trying to answer all the questions. And yes, it's at 11 o'clock in the morning. It can last a couple of hours, and then it's at 10:30 at night, and sometimes it can last till 1, 2 o'clock, depending. So it's an intense course, and we try our best to get everybody involved in the talking to us, so they get the confidence build up, and they get to share and listen to everybody else, thinking, wow, it's not just me who's having this amazing miracle of seeing and awakening. So I want to thank every single practitioner up till this moment who became a pure energy healer through the course. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart, because our family is growing day by day. And if this course has helped you with one thing, then we've done our job. And if you decide for the rest of your life that you want to be a healer, or you just want to keep it to yourself and you want to heal people that you love and self-heal yourself, or just do absent healing, it's all perfect. It's not that the goal is not anything other than thank you for taking the course and embracing it, and thank you for sharing your love and your healing with the world. That's it, really. And how and where and when whatever you do with this, whichever way direction you decide to go from there on, you'll always have that little bit of pure energy healing moment of 4 days to help you along your journey, to give you a reference, to give you foundation, and to give you an idea of what we believe, in my 20 years anyway, what I believe helped me along my journey to become a healer. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Lella Satie. I couldn't have done this without you. You are a gem, as I think Stephen said last night. Somebody said gem. She is a gem. She's amazing. She's talented. She's gifted. She's kind. She's caring. She's everything that the pure energy healing course and practitioners stand for. So, and she's filled with integrity. So you can see I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I do want to say a massive thank you. So today I want to share with you something that is so important. You probably already know I looked a bit exhausted these past few weeks, and the reason why is because I've been doing a lot of work with certain people who are going through physical issues because of certain things that have happened to them, because they were coerced into doing certain things by the law. It's been a challenge for me because it's very new. Everything that's happening over these past couple of years is all new. So for a healer like myself, I don't know about anybody else, but I can't make a judgment or a determination of what I'm seeing until at least a few years. So I've got to work on certain people and see if there's any changes, patterns, anything that I can see, okay, this works well, go here, go there. And at the moment, we still don't have the answers. There are things that are happening which are helping, but I'm not confident enough to say, this is going to work. I'm going to say, try these things and then let me know. So in fact, it is an experiment. So there's an experiment and then there's another experiment, one which is nature's experiment, to see if we can relieve or kill or get rid of or cleanse or clear away certain things that are toxic to our body. Well, I want to share one thing with you guys, because I've been working with a lot of people who are going through this, and when I'm looking at the screen, I'm absorbing or I'm taking or I'm healing that client, and it has a residue. And it just like you, if you're with people who have a negative residue or they're ill and all, you can pick that residue up, you can pick that energy up, and it can enter into your life force. Last night at 1:30, I think the participants already knew, they could see I was exhausted, which I was, because I was doing work throughout the whole day and night, and I've been doing that probably about 15, 16 months now. And I considered myself to be really strong, and everything that is in this room here, you can't imagine how many tools I have here to cleanse and clear all day long. But I just want to emphasize, I really want you to listen to this bit. Come here. You've got to listen to this, because this is really, really important. There are so many things that can help heal people in this world, which is natural foods, natural kind of herbs, natural oils, natural incense. There's Mother Earth that we can go into, and there's the sea that is an amazing cleanser. But I've truly come to understand that the vibration or the negative energy that is in this world right now, I believe that the most important thing that helps both mind, body, and spirit right now is this. That in there. So what this is the end result, and you can see there's some water. If you look, there's some water there. That's the result of the end of a session, and the session is cleansing with this. This is sage. I can't emphasize this enough. I can't say it enough. I can't tell you enough. But last night when I'd finished, it was 3 o'clock in the morning after finishing off what we needed to do of the course, and I went to sleep, which I really struggled too because of the negative energy. In the morning when I got up, I knew I needed to sage. Now, how I saged was, I take the sage, you can get it from anywhere in the world. I sell it on my website and it comes like this. You can buy 1 packet or 3 packets. This is Alpujarra sage. It's organic, there is no pesticides on it. It's 100% natural. Now, if you go to your local crystal store or a store that sells magical bits and pieces, you'll normally find sage. If you go to your local herb store, you'll normally find packets of sage. So there are sage sticks, okay? I have no issues with them. They're great for day-to-day, just cleansing the body. However, if you want to do the saging correctly and you want to get yourself back into some form of balance when you're all over the place and you don't know why, negative energy, negative this, feeling bad this, thinking you're coming down with flu, all of these feelings that you think was going on, let me tell you guys, I cannot emphasize it enough. If you do what I'm going to just tell you what to do now, within 20 minutes, your energy will change and you will feel better. I'm not saying 100%, but I'm saying, I would say close to 90%. Sage can take away and clear from your body what nothing else can. So how I do this is I take the sage bowl, go to a local store and buy a wooden bowl. Okay, look at the thickness of that. Now I've been burning sage in here for, I don't know, 4 years. Look at inside, it's got a little bit of a crack, and it's got a little bit of a crack at the bottom. Okay, no problem, still perfect. Okay, this is 4 years old. Has it burnt the bowl? Yeah, it has, but it hasn't burnt it so it's set on fire, because you're always monitoring it, you're always working with it, and at the end, it should end up like this, and you put water in there to put it out, and then you either put this in the garden or you throw it in the bin. So, saging yourself is the first thing, okay? So you get the sage, pour half or quarter in there. I use my little sticks to help burn it. But let's say I'm not going to use my sticks today and I'm just going to show you how to burn it. So you get one of these with a nice long pointer, and the reason why is because you're not going to burn yourself. If you use a little lighter, it's going to burn you and it's going to get hot at the end. That's not what you want. So a nice lighter with an extension. Okay, so I'm going to try and get this going now. Takes a little bit of doing. That's why I use my other sticks. My Palo Santo sticks on top of it then will just burn straight away. Taking some doing today, guys. Bigger bowl is much better because then the air gets through. The bigger bowl works much easier. That's why you should get a bigger bowl. This is too small. It does work. It's not too small. It does work. See that? Now that's what's called saging, not with a little stick. So from here you go down to your feet. Get it all over your feet first. If it sets on fire, it means you need saging. More than ever. Blow it out and continue. Look at that. All over the body. All over your body. Okay, I'm just going to leave that there. So, that was probably 3 or 4 minutes. I would do 10 minutes. After that 10 minutes, if you decide you want to do the house, go and do the house. Always a brilliant thing. After you've done all the house and the room is filled with smoke, I mean totally filled with tons of smoke, okay? You can't breathe. Good. Leave the house, leave all the windows and doors closed. The reason why is because the sage has this natural ability to draw out all negative energy in the house. It also has an amazing ability to help any spirit trapped in between two worlds back home or away from the home. So it also gives an energy of purity, uplifting, and a very high energy when you're finished. Any negative thoughts, any fighting, any healing sessions, anything that was heavy is absorbed by the smoke. So for 1 hour, at least 1 hour, leave the house and then come back again and open all the doors and windows, because that smoke has to leave now. So use a fan, open all the doors and windows and get rid of that smoke. That smoke needs to go into Mother Earth and Mother Earth will deal with it. So the reason why I'm making this video today is because I eat really well. I look after my body. I treat myself as best as I can. But through life and through the suffering and through what we're going through and through the healing that we give people and through the pain and suffering that we see around us, it's not enough to just eat correctly. It's not enough to pray every day and do meditation, yoga. There is a vital part to our healing, and that is sage. And I'm telling you guys, I sell tons of products. I sell lots of stuff, right? And sage, honestly, for your well-being, both mind, body and spirit, for all negative energy, for anything that you feel people are attacking you with, for any kind of grief, anything that's going wrong, any fear in you, any negativity, anything, any physical pain, just stop today and stop looking at that and stop worrying about that and head over to a shop and buy a big wooden bowl like this. Go and get a stick like this and go to your nearest shop and buy sage. If they're in sticks, break the sticks down. So buy 5 sticks, break them down and shove them in there till you've got a lot in there, and then do what I've just done. I swear on my heart, on my soul, you will feel better. If you think you've got depression, if you think you've got an attack by spirit, if you think you've got negative energy, if you think that you've got nothing but bad thoughts in your mind, if you think that people are attacking you and you've got all this negative, if you think you feel poorly, if you've got illness, sickness, anything like that, no matter what, I swear if you go and do what I've just done, you will feel 1,000 times better than you do now. There is something magical about sage that I cannot explain in words. There's not enough words in the vocabulary. But let me tell you, it is something so unique and so powerful that if the world saged in one day, the world would heal in a day. Well, it won't, but you can. The choice is yours. Get yourself out there now and go and do what I've just said. And then after you've done it, in a few hours, come back to this channel and type what you felt afterwards and how you feel now. So if you're feeling bad now, go and do it. And then in a couple of hours, come back and then tell me how you feel now. I know as a healer for 20 years, the one thing that's always been 100% effective is sage. Doesn't matter whether it's white sage, whatever sage will do the trick, okay? Just go and do it now. Just don't think about it, just go and bloody do it, because you need to cleanse yourself, and this is the most powerful cleansing tool in the world. And when you think about it, Mother Earth has everything we need to heal. Have a beautiful day, guys. Thank you so much. Yes, I do have it on my website, but go to your crystal store, go to your local herbalist, go to, a shop that sells crystals and all sorts of things and see if they have sage. And if they only have it in sticks, no problem. Buy a few sticks and then break them up. But don't use the sage sticks as like smudging. It's not the same. Look how I've just done it. When you use the sticks, it only gives a little bit. You need to basically shower yourself. You need to jet wash yourself in it like I just did for 10 minutes. Have a great day, guys. I did this video for you because I really care and I want you to be strong and happy. I really do. Take care.